everyone. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. So we're coming to you live from the first ever China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo. As you can see right here, there are many pavilions from 53 African countries, and this really is a platform for these African businesses to showcase their very best in products and services to the Chinese market. So we are now right here at the Republic of South Africa, and we will be taking you on a little tour soon to see what do they have in store for us. I'm very pleased to be joined by a guest that we have today, Minister Charles Medal. Thank you for joining us, Minister.
You're welcome, and welcome to the South African Pavilion.
So if you could take us on a little tour to see what does South Africa have in store for our audience today.
No, certainly.
So to introduce as well, Minister Charles is actually the Minister Counselor, right?
Yeah, my portfolio is trade and investment at the embassy.
Trade and investments at the South African Embassy in China.
In Beijing, correct, yeah. Okay. So I can take you around to the products quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. So our theme for this exhibition is inspiring new ways. And so we want to introduce a new way of doing business with South Africa and a new way of Chinese consumers engaging with South African products. So for this show, we brought we specifically brought food products and food and beverages, to showcase to the Chinese consumers. South Africa is well known for our natural environment. We have safe and very fresh products, and we want to share that with the Chinese consumers.
How popular exactly are South African consumer products right now in China? For example, the trend-wise.
Well, the trend is that in 2018, we sold 17 million liters of wine, in China, and that is a very big achievement. And also last year, we were ranked number 3 for selling citrus fruit into China. And I think our grapefruit has been the number 1 seller on JD.com for a while. So I think we are doing really well.
So wine and citrus fruit, yeah? And this trend is actually increasing, so you're selling more to China.
That is right.
What is this driven by? Is it because the Chinese consumption market? Is it because they're looking for more imports? What is it that is so unique about South African products as opposed to other countries?
I think we offer quality and we offer value, right? And we have already exported, most of our products are exported to the EU and to the US and to Japan and to the Middle East. So I think it's time for the Chinese consumers, to wake up to the value that South Africa can offer. And I think Chinese consumers are discovering that now.
All right, so we've got many bottles of wine here. So which is your most popular among the Chinese market?
This is a very famous winery in South Africa called Babylon Storen. They have won
Babylon Storen. How do you
yeah.
pronounce it? Okay, Babylon Storen.
Babylon Storen, yeah. They have won a lot of prestigious awards, and they are also very well known by the Chinese tourists because they've got a very beautiful wine farm, and so the Chinese tourists normally go visit their wine farm. They are known for sustainability, as you can see there. They don't use chemicals. So the ducks that you see there are actually used to get rid of all the bugs in the wineries. Yeah. So they're very eco-friendly in terms of their production. Yeah. And also a very good wedding location. Yeah.
So besides wine, okay. So what else do we have?
Besides wine, can I take you around quickly? This is our famous rooibos tea, and the tea is very well known for its health properties, and it is caffeine free. And it's very popular in Japan and in Germany, and we export a lot of this tea to Europe. And the Chinese customers are also really enjoy this product. It's very refreshing and very healthy.
These rooibos. Is that
Rooibos is
right?
correct, yeah.
Right now, it's actually sold in the Chinese market.
It is sold in the Chinese market. You can get it online. It is sold on JD.com, on Taobao, on most of your mainstream e-commerce sites. You can find it.
Yeah. Just how much potential is there in the Chinese market? When you mentioned about, say, wine, about teas, right? If you talk about a market share right now, I mean, are you very much how penetrated is South Africa into the market?
Yes, we have signed market access agreements with China. We are now selling beef, together with our fruit, together with our wines and our teas and our seafood. And the Chinese middle class is huge. So I think there's huge potential for more product from South Africa to come into the market. We are very diversified in our product group that we can sell. More that should be coming into this market.
Right.
I want to draw your attention to this product here. Where's your series? This product is actually world famous, and it's only coming into the Chinese market now. This is a natural juice. It is 100% natural, no sugar added, and it is. I mean, the Chinese companies are really, and the consumers are really receiving this product very well.
All right. So just to recap where we are right now, we are now here in Changsha, which is the capital of central China's Hunan province. We will try this in a bit. So we are now at the first ever China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo.
Yes.
So we're at the South African booth right now, pavilion, but there are so many other countries as well showcasing their products. So what do we have here, Minister?
These are dried fruit. It's a snack, and it's a very healthy snack. And so what normally happens is, for kids, the parents would pack that small little size juice of this juice, and they would pack some of these snacks into their lunch boxes, and it is really healthy. You should take some.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is actually a staple.
It is a staple. That's
where
right,
every day kids would.
That's right. Instead of eating sweets, they can actually enjoy this. Yeah.
It's good. What's the name for it?
What is the name for this one? This is. Yeah, it's called
pyramid crackers, sour
right,
cream
yeah.
and chives. Okay,
Yeah,
right. It's very nice. So it's a healthier option.
It's a healthier option.
Healthier
for kids,
option as
right.
opposed to candies, lollipops,
That is right.
right?
That is
Perhaps.
right, yeah.
So it's made out of what are the main ingredients again?
It is dried.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So.
Grapefruit that is doing so well on the Chinese market as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So this expo, because it's the first ever China-Africa Economic and Trade Expo, right? And China and South Africa has a very long-standing traditional relationship when it comes to manufacturing, mining. So this expo really is a platform for businesses to connect, to perhaps show more visibility to the Chinese people here in Hunan.
Correct. In fact, we are so pleased with this platform, and especially in Hunan, because our products are well known in places like Guangzhou, Shanghai, Beijing. But I think this show gave us an opportunity to come to this part of the world where our products are not that, well known. So we are really pleased, and I think if you look at how busy the pavilion is, people are really interested to find new products and new innovative products. In fact, the rooibos material, we also have an ice cream. That is, so we use the tea material to
I would like an ice cream now.
Well, the guy is not here, but I mean, I can show you the ice cream machine here. Yeah. This is the rooibos ice cream machine. So I think Chinese consumers are also finding innovative ways, to bring product to the market. And so what they did was they used the rooibos material, and the customers really love it. This guy came yesterday, and he's all sold out today. So he went to go fetch more so that he can actually offer more tomorrow. It's a Chinese-made matter, but the ingredients is South African ingredients. Yeah. So
where can we find this ice cream across around China?
You can also find online. In fact, most of our products. I mean, we are using the new, commerce platforms. Oh, here's one actually. Yeah, that is the rooibos ice cream, yeah.
Okay.
But what it does
Can we
is-
find it in convenience markets, in supermarkets?
You can, yeah. So it goes into the machine and you squeeze it and then it comes out, you know, and then you can enjoy it in a cup like that. Yeah. And maybe I must also draw your attention to this very quirky tall horse. It's actually a very interesting story.
So to reintroduce, this is our guest, Mr. Charles Manuel, who is the Minister Counselor of Economics at the South African Embassy to China in Beijing.
This is one of our success stories. This product is called Tall Horse. And,
Tall Horse.
Tall Horse, yeah. And a South African company called DGB signed an agreement with Kofco, which is one of the biggest distributors. And we're really happy for that.
Distributors in China.
That's correct, yeah. We are really happy for that relationship because now we actually have a wider reach for our product into the market.
When was it signed?
The agreement was signed last year. You signed with DGB. Yeah, they signed in last year, correct, yeah. And for us, it was a major deal because, I mean, they've got so much reach, which means we can really use reach a much bigger market, yeah. But I think it's very quirky, and the Chinese, you know, the people in the entry level, they like to engage with this, you know, with the story around this tall horse, which is actually a giraffe, but there's a play on it, so they call it the tall horse.
A play.
Yeah, it's a play on words, so it's a giraffe, but they don't call it the giraffe, they call it the tall horse, yeah.
And you mentioned that it's an entry-level wine, right? Entry-level meaning to say it's at the most basic level for someone who's just learning about wine.
That is right, and then they grow them into the bigger brands. So these are the much more mature brands. By the way, this company Boschendal, is 333 years old. It's quite an old company.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
just
is,
last year.
A few generations of families.
Generations ago, yeah. As you can see there, the company was started in 1685 in South Africa. So it is quite, you know, a long time ago.
Okay. And for a quick introduction to South Africa, perhaps to our audience. I haven't been to South Africa. So if you were to describe South Africa in a few words, how would you describe your country?
I think everything that if you have never been, right, everything that you have imagined about South Africa, you need to put aside because you will have a totally, completely, what we call wow experience. South Africa offers a number of, you know, for tourists especially, we offer a whole variety. We have the two oceans, as you can see.
Yes.
Atlantic
Can we
Ocean.
get my cameraman to just show?
We have the Atlantic Ocean, we have the Indian Ocean, we have safari. So we have ocean safari and we have inland safari. We offer wine tourism, we offer health tourism. So we have quite a number of, you know, activities, especially for Chinese tourists to come and enjoy. And then there's a picture here that I want to pay your attention to. It is of shark cage diving. So for the adventure lovers.
Very excited for all these African businesses as well as this minister to showcase the very best of their country.
Sorry, for the adventure lovers, we have shark cage diving. So
Wow, shark cage diving.
That's right. Yeah. So if you are really adventurous, then you can actually go and enjoy shark cage diving. But as you can see, we offer beaches, we offer safari, we offer a whole range of you know, activities for tourists to come and enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Minister, for the little tour. So, as we know, at this expo, there are 53 African countries that are participating, and they all have somewhat of a same aim, right?
Yes.
They have the same aim. They want to penetrate the Chinese market. They want to do more business with the Chinese market, because right now, in terms of investments, China has been investing more in Africa, the continent. So, what are your expectations and hope, perhaps, from this expo, and how would you like to elevate the ties between your country and China?
Well, we hope that you know, this exposure will allow more Chinese consumers to understand, you know, African products better. We are able to offer innovative products. We are able to offer quality products. So we really want to increase, you know, the share of our value-added products into this market. So in terms of elevating our profile in the country, in China, this show is an ideal platform, because besides the expo here, there's also a number of cooperation investment seminars that are happening on the margins of the seminar, of this expo. And that is great, because now we can introduce our investment projects to a wide range of investors that are keen to look at South Africa, not just China, yeah.
Yeah, so even though this expo is held in China and African countries are participating, but like what the minister has said, a lot of these dialogues, you also have participants, banks from other countries as well.
That is right, yeah.
Right.
We've met some people from there, some German clients who came around. There was guys from France who came around. So it seems like there's no...
Are they keen in investing in Africa, in South Africa?
They are keen, and in fact they are watching what China is doing, and they are seeing that they are falling behind, so they want to catch up, and they want to catch up very quickly. This was a great platform, and our companies are doing really great, and we can't wait for the next installment of this expo, which I believe will be in 2 years' time.
Thank you so much, Minister, for your time today.
You're welcome.
So from what I can remember, the takeaways are like increasing wine traction in the Chinese market, citrus fruit, tea, dried fruit. Right?
That is correct, and our juices, and we couldn't bring the meat here, but our meat is also gaining popularity in the Chinese market as well. That is beef, correct, yeah, yes.
All right, thank you so much, Minister, for your time.
You're welcome, thank you.
All right, so that was just the South African pavilion, but there's many others right here, and actually we do have a few performances that are ongoing right now, so we'll actually take you to one of the performances before my colleague Jianhua actually takes over from this stream. So we are at the pavilion area where you can see a lot of these consumer products being shown, but this expo is also about dialogues. Like for example, yesterday I attended one that's on infrastructure, about how going forward these infrastructure projects should be actually built in a more sustainable way. So parties really, they're all coming together to figure out how to further actually elevate China-Africa ties. All right, apologies. There was supposed to be a performance right now, but I think the performers are probably resting. So that's it from me, Lynn, right here. And I think I'm just going to toss it to my colleague who will take over and to bring you around to other pavilions.
Hello everyone, and of course thank you Lynn, who just showed us a tour around South Africa. I've ever been to that country actually, and you were talking about wine, you were also talking about some snacks. They're really delicious, but here, as we said, there are over 50 African countries at the Expo. This is the exhibition hall in the southern Chinese city of Changsha, and here I'm in Uganda right now. It is also a very beautiful country, and this is the first African country I've ever visited, actually. So today I'm going to show you something wonderful, something that's probably very delicious as well, and something very interesting to look at. Of course, if you have any questions, please leave your comments on Facebook and Weibo, and I'm going to look at your questions and get back to your questions as soon as possible. And this is Uganda, is a very, very beautiful country. And now we can see people around, and here we have come to this place, and today we're going to talk, we're going to talk to Annette. Hi Annette, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world?
Yes, I would. Hello everyone. Yeah, this is Annette, Nile Coffee from Uganda.
From Uganda, right? And Ugandan coffee. I've ever visited the country. Very beautiful coffee. And then remember, I interviewed you one day before the Expo kick-started, right? So how did it go in these 2 days? And then you were stacking up like the coffee on the shelf, and now they're all gone.
Oh, it has been a very nice show. First of all, the people are very good, cooperative, trustworthy, willing to help you where you don't understand, and they're willing to adventure. I think coffee is not a common thing in Chinese. And they're coming, testing, wanting to buy a few because I think they're liking the coffee so much and they're telling us their views. What I've come to know is that Chinese like light roast. They don't like the dark one because the dark one becomes a bit bitter. So they like a light roast. So in the future business, I've known what roast I should base on. And I think there's a lot of potential.
So the Ugandan coffee is lighter.
Not exactly lighter, but it also depends on the type of roast. There's dark roast, there's medium roast and dark roast. So Chinese like the medium roast.
Can I have a taste?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay. It's my lucky day. I'm gonna taste some Ugandan coffee. But to be honest, they didn't have any coffee in Uganda last year.
You didn't have coffee? Then I think you didn't go to a right place. Or people were moving you around,
Yeah.
didn't know what to give you, because coffee is one of Ugandan's best cash crop. Yeah, that's why we get a lot of money.
So I know that you came here last year, right? You came to China last year to sell your coffee here. So how did it go? Can you compare some notes?
Yeah, the one of last year, it being my first time, and I didn't know people here, compared with this one, this has been the best. This has been the best.
This is the best. No, compared with last year, how about the customers and then the sales and everything?
So today's sales were the best. Yeah. Last year I left my coffee. I had to just give it to someone who was staying around to be with it. I couldn't take it back to Uganda. Yeah, but this time I'm here without anything to show people. My coffee is all taken.
Your coffee has been taken already, right?
That's all that is remaining.
When do you go back to Uganda?
I go back on a fast. On the first? Yeah, I need to get time myself to move around China. Yeah.
Okay, so the coffee is ready, and then so they are the same. Are they the same?
They're the same. They're the same.
This one is what is this? Latte. This latte.
This is espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah.
Can I have a taste?
And it's too strong.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's really strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
It's very strong.
Espresso.
Yeah, its espresso is so strong actually. So what's the difference? Like the Ugandan coffee is different from any other coffee we find?
Yeah, someone who knows coffee very well is able to identify coffee from Uganda, maybe coffee from Kenya. The altitudes differ where the coffee is grown. We have experts who can taste coffee and tell this coffee is from Ethiopia, this coffee is from Uganda. There are people like that. Those who have studied coffee.
Okay.
Like in Uganda Coffee Development Authority, for those are basically in coffee, so they can tell you where the coffee is coming, which part of East Africa it's coming from. But this is from Uganda.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Okay, so for those who just tuned in, this is CGTN, and we're broadcasting live at the exhibition hall of the first Economic and Trade Expo in the central Chinese city of Changsha. And just now, we talked to Annette about Ugandan coffee. And here we have come to another place where you can see properly some drumming performance here, also from Uganda, of course. So let's go to them. Someone is chilling out there. Hi, hello, how are you? Hi. Oh, we're from CGTN. Would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world? And this is a live stream. Would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world? And we're live streaming here.
Pardon?
Sorry. So, can you tell us something about the drumming?
The drum?
Yeah, the drum. Can you?
Like they are made out of cow skin. You know cow skin?
Yeah, cow skin.
Yeah, cow skin. We have another one made out of like snake. A snake. You know, it's a snake skin.
Okay, so can you show us how it is performed?
Sorry?
Can you show us something here on the drum? Okay. This is cow skin, and it is only you today. I think. I'm sorry.
I show you something small.
Okay, yeah, something small. That's lovely. So when do you usually perform the drumming?
Pardon?
When do you usually perform this?
This one?
On any special occasion?
Yeah, any special occasion we can perform.
Like what kinds of occasion?
Like wedding and culture ceremonies. Yeah.
So when it comes to a wedding or probably some other kinds of rituals, and then you would perform drumming here.
On wedding we drum. After drum we drum always singing. Yeah.
You drum and you sing. Do you sing?
Yeah, I sing, but for me I don't know how to sing. Sing for girls.
That's lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. So this is the drumming, and now he was alone, and we're expecting probably more just now. Okay, so it is still very crowded at the exhibition hall. A lot of people, and we talked of coffee, and also some really beautiful performance. And you can see people here are chilling out. Hi. Hi, how are you? Hi, well, CGTN, would you like to say hi to our viewers around the world?
Hello, my name is Kosha. Yeah, I'm here just to enjoy with our president, Museveni, who came just yesterday to enjoy with us of our country, China. So China is very good. It's a country that is full of happiness and everywhere.
So this is your first time to be here?
Yeah, it's my first time to be here. Yeah.
So can you tell us something about your dress? It is some kind of a special attire that you wear on special occasions.
Yeah, this dress. It's weared in Uganda that Baganda wear. So this is called the Shiganda wear, local. Yeah.
And do you dance in the dress?
Yeah, traditional dance also.
Can you show us your dance?
Hi.
Can you show us some dance moves?
We can dance.
You can dance now?
Not now. A minute.
Okay.
Yeah, then you come back.
So you're going to use the drumming and everything here. I think your leader has come back.
It's back. So when you're dancing, then you.
Okay, that's lovely. So that is your leader, right? Okay. Anyways, let's go to your leader, and then probably you can show us some of your dance moves. That's lovely. Okay, I think we have hit the luck, and the leader has just come back from a break, and then they're gonna perform the drumming and also some beautiful Ugandan dance here. Okay, so they're gathering here. Okay, they're coming, all of them. We're gonna enjoy something live and authentic about Uganda this time. Okay, they're getting ready. Okay, let's get it started. Wow, that's with quite a vibrant beat. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're the leader of the team, right? That was fantastic. So tell us something about the dance. I was waiting for this just now.
Oh, this dance is really cool in Uganda. It's one of the best dances in Uganda. It's really nice.
I talked to some of your team members just now, and he said this is a special dance on some very special occasions, right? Like wedding or some rituals, right?
Yeah. Usually on weddings, like parties, everywhere, like in Uganda, wherever there's a wedding party, it's a must to play this music. This kind of dance, this kind of style is really nice. Yeah.
And can you tell us something about your drum? Because I can see like different kinds of drums here.
Yeah, this drum is called Ngalabi.
Ngalabi.
In Uganda, Ngalabi. But English is long drum.
Long drum because it looks long.
It's long. Yeah. And this skin is made out, like this is snake skin.
Python.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So can you show me how it is played? And can you teach me how to do it?
Oh, okay. I'm going to use this, but usually the techniques similar. Yeah. It has a bass, it has tone, and slap. Yeah.
Show me once again.
Bass, tone, slap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. This is bass.
This is bass.
Yeah. This tone,
Tone.
slap. Yeah.
Yeah, this is how it's played, right? So bass, tone.
Bass, tone, slap. Bass, tone, slap. Yeah, and
No, I don't think I'm
when you're
talented
playing it,
enough to do it.
You have to just be like this because when you play like this, there's no sound. You see, you can feel it. But once like this, it lets the sound, out.
It's gonna be different.
Really clear.
So how are you gonna stay here until you are leaving on the 1st of July, right? And you carried the drums all the way from Uganda.
Actually, these drums, we stay with them. They're like, we live in China here.
You're living in China? Yeah. How long have you been living here?
Till like next year.
Next year, until next year. You live here?
Beijing. Just came from Beijing.
Your hometown is in Beijing.
Yeah.
Right, you love China. So how do you feel about the expo, about the exhibition and everything so far?
Yeah, I've been to a lot of expos, but this is different, totally different.
This is different. In what way it is different?
Because it's like China-Africa connection, commercially, So other expos, they are like, Chinese, basically. But this is mostly, special.
Very special, exclusively for Africans.
Yeah. Special.
And did you find anything interesting here? This is your first time to be here in Changsha.
It's not my first time. I've been here. This is the third time.
This is your third time.
Here in Changsha, other areas.
And other places, right? And this is the first economic and trade expo in Changsha between China and Africa. So what do you think of it? It is set here in Changsha, and Changsha will be the eternal place, the venue for the expo. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but I think it will work out. It will be good. I think, because I've seen a lot of food, and a lot of things, flowers, and everything is.
Everything is very special and different here, right? Compared with Beijing, like your second hometown. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so for those who just tuning, this is CGTN, and we're broadcasting live at the exhibition hall in the southern Chinese city of Changsha. And the first economic and trade expo is underway here in the southern Chinese city for the first time. Also, the city has been chosen as the eternal venue for the expo. So probably we're going to see you next year at the same time. And we were roaming around Uganda just now, and my colleague finished South Africa. And for the next place, for the next place, let me bring you to Tanzania, also a very special country here, and they have some special products. And of course, you have any questions, please leave your comments down below on Facebook and also Weibo. I think I've got some comments here. And I have got Khan Prince, who said, good job, well done. And it was a fantastic performance. And I think it's great. And also Royal Serpent said, hello, well done, and nice job. Thank you very much. And someone is watching from Nigeria. Okay, so now we have come to the pavilion, the Tanzania pavilion. Okay, a lot of people here, they're shopping around. The citizens, and now the exhibition hall is open to the public in Changsha. So lots of people are coming here for some very authentic African products, and we can see some figurines over here, very African and authentic. Very interesting. We can see figurines and also rhino and everything. Yeah, now let me talk to them about these African products. What are they? And something special about them here. Oh, she's really busy here. People are haggling over the products here. I think this is too expensive, I'm afraid. Hi, how are you? Yeah, they're bargaining. I think she speaks really good Chinese. Now English. Hi, how are you? Yeah, you speak really good Chinese. Okay, so would you like to say hi to our viewers? This is live now.
Okay. Hi, my name is Anita. I'm from Tanzania. I came with my crew. We're selling cultural stuff and tanzanite and seed crops.
How did it go for these 2 days?
Great. Yeah, it's great.
You get a lot of customers.
Cultural stuff, huh?
You get a lot of customers these days, right? I can see people, yeah.
A lot of Chinese people like cultural stuff.
So you shipped your products all the way from Tanzania here?
Yes.
And you speak Chinese, so have you been living here for quite a while?
Well, I haven't actually lived here, but I learned on my own.
You learned Chinese on your own?
Yes.
When did you start to learn Chinese?
Last year.
Last year? And would you like to say hi to our viewers in Chinese?
Okay.
Yeah.
你好，我的名字是刘丽，很高兴见到你。
You learned your Chinese on your own?
Yes.
And you speak really good Chinese?
Thank you. I learned using a Google Translator.
Local translator, you are a translator between Chinese and English?
Yes, English.
Oh, that is perfect.
Thank you.
Did you learn Chinese in the Confucius Institute?
Sorry?
Confucius Institute?
No, I actually studied in Tanzania. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm really curious. It's like your major. What is your major? Is it translation?
I did international business. International business.
International business, right? Is this your first time to be here in China?
Not really. I came here one time with my father. It was in 2013. I came here in 2013, but we stayed for like a few weeks and then we went back.
You came here in 2013 and you're going back pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. So tell us something about the products here. Tell us something about your products here, can you? Okay, they look really exotic here. That is a rhino.
This is a hippopotamus.
A hippo, sorry.
Yeah, it's made from heimu, I think that's how they say it, black wood.
Yeah, black wood.
Yeah, so this tree actually takes 50 years to grow.
50 years to grow?
50 years to grow.
For the timber, right?
So I don't make this on my own. We make this in Tanzania. There's so many people who know how to craft it, and they use knives to make it. And it's very hard wood. It's also very nice. You can make doors from it. You can make windows. Very, very nice wood.
Okay, very hard, right? Yeah, the timber, the texture is really hard. And they are all of the products here are actually made of black wood.
I'm not the I'm not the owner. The owner is that woman over there, but we work together.
Okay, you were together, you were working together. So can you tell us something else about your products here? I can also see some daggers. They're daggers, right?
Well, we've received a lot of questions about this. A customer actually came and asked if you can stab a woman with this. And I say no, but you can peel potatoes with it.
Yeah, but how did you go through the security check?
Well, I think it's not really used for that thing. It's not used for that kind of thing. You
Yeah.
can use it for cutting paper. You can use it for peeling potatoes, but not for stabbing.
Some really authentic African artifacts, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, and of course, I can also see some of the figures here, and they all look very different with long lobes here.
This one is called a Maasai.
Hey, Maasai, what does this mean?
Maasai is a tribe in Tanzania.
A triumph?
Yes, a tribe.
A tribe?
Like, yeah, you know what a tribe is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're called Maasais.
Maasai.
Maasais are famous for not wearing clothes.
They don't wear anything.
Yeah, they only wrap like these things around them and wear this culture stuff. And they cut their ears and they wear really long earrings and they shave their heads. Like you said, this one does not have hair. Completely shaved. It's a woman.
It's a woman?
Yeah, it's a woman.
Really African.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so for those who just tuned in, this is CGTN, and we were talking to some of the vendors here at the exhibition hall in the central Chinese city of Changsha, and we have got a lot of comments from you on Facebook and Weibo. Of course, keep commenting. If you have any questions, please leave your comments here on the CGTN app or Facebook or Weibo, and we'll get back to your questions as soon as possible, of course. And Changsha, the central Chinese city, the first time of the Trade and Economic Expo between China and Africa, has been chosen as the eternal venue of the event. And it is very interesting. It's a big exhibition hall, and just now my colleague Lynn Tang was talking about South Africa, and we also went through Uganda, Ugandan coffee, and also some live dancing performance. Really amazing, and some of the really authentic African artifacts, of course. So very interesting. And if you are from Africa, you're probably, we are about 6 hours ahead of you. Probably this is morning for you, or noon. Of course, leave your comments down there and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And of course, I'm going to see you next time. See you, bye-bye, and have a nice day for those who live in Africa.